Spots, Reflejo, what's going on, Reflections? Share this video, man. We just showing y'all what we doing. We just showing y'all how we living is all. Share this video, man. Hopefully this can help somebody out on their path and journey. You dig? On their transitioning, man. That's what we here for, man. That's what we here to do. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I ain't really got much to say. I just want to show y'all what it is. You know what I mean? Rain season where we at. But it's still, you see the cielo, you see the sky. Bright blue. You see that water, you see that, see how the light reflects. How the sky reflects on that water. Minerals in that water, how it looks. That's life right there, yo. This is life, Reflection. Shout out to everybody in the room. I acknowledge you all. You dig? This is practically the backyard at the moment. It's walking distance, you know what I'm saying? Nice little walk. Nice little power walk. You know, after your solar new meal, you walk that joint off, come straight to the water. You feel me? This is life, man. This is how we all should be living at the end of the day. All you guys are here with me. I'm here, you here. We are one. We got the locals, the kids playing in the joint. They having fun. Worry free. This is how we all should be living, like children. Feel me? They ain't got no worries. They ain't worried about nothing. No concerns. They're not concerned about the mundane things of this reality that we concerned about. Not at all. They just having fun, enjoying life. Swimming. Reflection, you are here where I'm at. We are one. You feel me? But, yeah, this is practically the backyard. It's walking distance from where we at. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. This is how we all should be living, man. You know, it's kind of hard to enjoy heaven when you know your people still transitioning out. ¿Tú me entiendes? It's that type of thing. I gotta show y'all. This is what we do. Nice hearty solar new meal. Take a nice power walk. End up at the beach. You know what I mean? This is what reality is. You know, you can't put this beach in a box. You can't charge anyone for what the universe has provided for them. You guys know we must be ye like children to enter the kingdom of God, which is worry free. We ain't got no worries, you know what I'm saying? We just having fun living life. That's a fact. You know, we want to enjoy life. We don't want no trouble. You know what I mean? We're not breaking nobody's laws. We just understand that we're not under the jurisdiction of those laws. Those are lower self laws. You know what I mean? Who that? Reflection King David. Hit me on the inbox. Reflection, we could talk. But yeah, man. Don't ever feel like you alone either. You know what I'm saying? We packed animals. We all one. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, you here. And don't ever feel like you can go at it alone because you feel alone. That's just an illusion, you know what I'm saying? We back, we need each other, yo. You know what I mean? People feel as though they can do this on their own. And yeah, you could, but it'll be very distracting. You might lose sight of why it is that you set out to live a natural life. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get distracted. They make ignorance look very beautiful, you know what I mean? Fear in us. This is why I made a post earlier from Matthew 6. A lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about the Bible, but the Bible has a lot of allegorical stories they teach in parables. And these stories are relevant to this day. It's just like astrology. Some people don't believe in astrology. But if it's accurate, if your life has been written and it's proven to you, how can you deny the facts? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we all know, all of us in this room have the understanding that Christ is a consciousness. That's the consciousness that we're vibrating on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focused on Jesus Christ, the messenger. I'm focusing on the Christ, the message, what he stood for, what he did. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to stand for. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's why we all resonate with this frequency of thought. Because it's just the truth. And the truth is already in us. You can't take from us what's already in us. All you can do is try to create distractions and try to insulate us from what is. But realize, man. You're going to always realize the truth, man, no matter what. Reflejo on your name. At the end of the day, I don't block nobody. People block themselves when they come to my page. If you come to my page disrespectful, if you come to my page with any negative energy that has nothing to do with the Christ consciousness, I have no choice but to block you, because we are gods. You know what I mean? Ye are gods. So God must give himself the best of all things, people, places, and things in this reality. So if you operate to my channel, to my page, to my frequency, to my thought, to my life, and you don't agree with me, then just go. You don't gotta disrespect me. I never understood that. I never pay attention to what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to Chinese music. That's not even to say I don't like it. I don't understand it, so I don't tune into it. So if you don't like or understand something, don't tune into it. Don't give it your energy. You could be using your energy for so much more other things that could be conducive for you. But I can't speak for nobody but myself. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what I do, I'll block you if you're disrespectful. If you disrespect me or my goddess, you're being blocked ASAP, straight up. Because I give respect. So that's how I earn respect. And in the universe, you get back what you put out. So I'm only putting out positivity, peace, and love, and respect. So that's the only thing I'm accepting back. Don't get it twisted, though. I know some people gonna hate regardless, but those are the people that I position myself around to get away from, because I know who I am and where I come from, and I have a short tolerance for bullshit and disrespect. You feel me? So I can only speak for myself, Reflection. But like I said, put some reflejo on the back of your name, on the front of your name, because at the end of the day, that just keeps you awoken to understand that we are all reflections of each other. This is a consciousness. This is a frequency of thought, Christ consciousness, that we have tapped into. And it is easy to find the frequency and match the frequency, but what we have to do is stay in tune with the frequency and continue to live on this frequency. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about at the end of the day. So yeah, ain't nothing personal. It's nothing against you per se. It's just anybody who comes at us with ill intent, with disrespect, you know, coming at us sideways. Like, I'm here to build with my goddess. We here trying to live a natural life. We've dedicated our life to be the example for the rest of humanity, because we understand that that world that we came up in is straight evil. It's backwards. It does nothing for humanity but destroy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we've dedicated our life to. So if somebody don't agree with that, I'm not going to force you to agree with that. I'm not going on nobody's page trying to convince them of the truth. If the truth vibrates toward it, then it is in you, then you are it. The only reason you resonate with the truth is because you are the truth. I'm not giving you the truth. The truth is already in you. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing personal, Reflection. That's a fact. Never take it that way, you know? At least for me it ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get the squares out of my circle. If anybody's on your page disrespecting you, I mean, you might entertain them for a few messages. At the end of the day, you shouldn't even be giving that your attention and focus, which is truly your currency, your cosmic currency. You know, a lot of people, they concern more about their money than they are about their emotions. Like me. Listen, man, I'm not bringing no negativity out of this, so I just can't pay attention to it for that much long. You know what I mean? 2 messages is enough. You said some hatred shit, I let it slide. You said it something else, I gotta block you, yo. And I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for you. Because you don't have to pay attention to what you don't like. And notice how everybody in this room, you know, they're pretty much on the same frequency of thought, which is Christ consciousness. We're trying to respect each other, we're trying to build each other. We're trying to be what the world needs to come to. We're actually the living example of what humanity must come to eventually anyway. The whole world, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. That's just a fact. Yeah, hit me on the inbox, Reflection King David. I got you. Control. Or you could wait till I get back on the Wi-Fi. You know, till I get settled in. You know, we saying? We can go live, definitely build, man, for the people. That's a fact. But if you want to discuss anything personal, just hit me on the inbox. That's a fact. I'm gonna reach back out. Exactly. Worry free, like you said. I'm just showing y'all this to motivate y'all. Cause y'all know, if y'all familiar with this frequency of thought and y'all familiar with natural, y'all know who I am and where I come from. And I'm no different than you. I'm just a Dominican nigga. I'm from the bottom. So if at the end of the day I could be at the beach daily, if I could be in tune, embezzled completely in nature, so can you. I ain't better than you. You know what I'm saying? I am you. Tropics of Capricorn and Cancer, you know what I'm saying? I don't like telling people specific locations or nothing like that because the universe is magical, yo. It's not your will, it's the universe's will. You might think you're going to this location and the universe will rearrange your whole reality. Put people in front of you just so you can get what's truly meant for you. You know what I'm saying? You think you got it all figured out and the universe will show you, nope, you don't belong here, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's about enjoying the journey, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey, man. Enjoy the journey because the journey lasts longer than the destination. Once you're at the destination, you might lose sight of the journey. So you gotta enjoy every step of the journey, the ups, the downs, the pitfalls, the difficult times. All of that is what makes you you. All of that is what makes you you, you know what I'm saying? What makes the journey that much more enjoyable, that much more worth it. You truly appreciate what you set out to do in life when your universe is slowly but surely showing you that you're getting there, that you're taking the proper steps, you know what I mean? I love myself, fact. Exactly, you will always be Ant, you feel me? You would just be a better version of Ant, you feel me? You will, as long as you don't lie to yourself. If you lie to yourself, then you will create stagnation in your life. Energy does not like to be stagnant, but as long as you're being honest with yourself at all times and you're doing the right thing every day, and you don't do something because you know it's wrong no matter what it is, you're like, no, that shit is wrong, I'm not doing that, then you will forever grow because you're not stagnating, you're being true to yourself. That's what's important at the end of the day. You got to be real with you. You got to be true to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to love you like you can love yourself. In this reality, we teach people how to love us. We teach people how to treat us. You know what I'm saying? So we should give people the example of how to treat us and love us by loving ourselves, by showing them that, you know what I'm saying? By being that. Facts, everything is being recorded. That's so true, yo. A lot of people lose sight of that as well. Like they may do something in the moment based off emotion and not realizing that they're making a life-changing decision off an emotional temporary feeling. But everything is being recorded, like you get away with nothing. As long as what you're doing is with pure intent, as long as you did it from a pure place, the universe knows your heart, and God, which is you, has a great sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? You're very forgiving. You're very understanding. But that's why you always have to approach life from a pure place and do the right thing no matter what. No matter, even when nobody's looking and you do the right thing, that's where integrity comes from. But you're always looking. You're being recorded and you are recording yourself. Ain't nobody gonna judge you but you. You gonna judge you. And when you join when it's time for you to join the flame of life, you will see if you're even worthy to join that flame. You will say, no, I gotta go back. I got lessons to learn. I got attachments that I didn't get over. You know, I had issues that I didn't properly face. You know what I mean? Exactly. Don't never let nothing disturb your peace. That's a fact, bro. That's real. You know, it takes discipline to get that way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prone to become that way. You know what I'm saying? Talking about anxiety, that's real. Depression is the past anxiety. No, he said depression is the past, anxiety is the future, peace is the now. That's real, bro. And you got music on the way bars right here. Facts. Send me some tracks with some space on it so I can throw a 16 on there for you. You heard me? Yeah, this is just what reality should look like for all of us at all times. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to perish and suffer. We should be thriving. We should be living getting closer to living sustainably. This is not a perfect world, yo. We all fucked up trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? But we have to let go of what no longer serves our highest, most balanced self. And we gotta fail forward. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing every day, yo. Keep struggling. If you're not struggling, it means you're not trying to attempt anything. If you're struggling, that means it's gonna get greater later as long as you stay fast and stay focused. Don't let nothing discourage you. That's real. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be by the ocean, man. This is where all the 4 elements are here, available, abundant, right here, right now. It's not like putting your feet on earth. You got your feet on earth, you got the sun in your back, you got the best of oxygen. It's like, damn, you got it all, yo. You got the fire from the sun. Everything, man. That H2O, all the minerals in it. It's like your body drinks that water, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to drink it literally, but your body ingests this. Just like when you shower, your body swallows like a whole gallon of water, you know what I'm saying? So why don't you shower in the ocean, yo? You know what I mean? Instead of this fluoride, chlorine water. And don't get it twisted, like I get it. Like I was in Babylon, I get it. Like you might have to take a bird bath, I get it. But don't be an extremist. You don't gotta be sitting under that shower with all that steam going inside of your pores, you know what I'm saying? That shit is poisoning you. You know, this is what your water should look like. Either this or a river, you know what I'm saying? But right now, being that it's rain season, the rivers are kind of brown. The water's brown, they over flooded. And it's running through, like, all the dirt is running through the rivers and it's being purified at the moment. So we gotta wait, you know what I'm saying? We gotta wait till we get to where we want it to be, but it's a journey. And can't nobody tell you how your path is gonna go, how your journey is gonna go. All roads lead back to the source. And the only source is nature. So all roads are gonna lead you right back to nature. You know, and can't nobody tell you how it's gonna go for you. You can only prepare, you can't plan nothing, yo. You plan, the universe is laughing at you. Cause who the fuck is you? The universe got this. It ain't your will, it's the universe's will. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is pretty much what we doing, how we living. This is what I desire for all of humanity. And it's like we know it in our heart. We feel it in our chest. Like, yo, something is wrong with the world. But we live in fear, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we have to do certain things to survive in their system. When we should just be releasing from their system and properly thriving. You know what I mean? And the things you need to thrive are the elements that you need to sustain life. You don't need a Ferrari. You don't need a 4-door garage and a big mansion. You don't need none of that. Those are the things that we desire. Those are earthly desires. But take it from me, a Taurus sun, which is a very fixed earth sign. You know what I mean? I'm attracted. I'm attached to the earthly pleasures. I desire a lot of earthly things. I love this earth plane. You know what I mean? But I understand what is important on this earth plane. Everything that this earth has to offer ain't necessarily for us, man. And it ain't good for you. And just because it's good to you doesn't mean it's good for you. Just because something may look good, feel good, taste good, doesn't necessarily always mean it is good for you. So we must focus on what is good for us to sustain life. What is good for us to become true human beings, to become a better version of what we all truly are meant to be. We are energy. You know what I'm saying? We are gods. Everybody says, oh, you guys have a God complex. You guys aren't God. You guys are made in God's image. But with that being said, that's precisely it. We are made in God's image. Look at your image. That is the image of God. God is an energy. It's an eternal force that never dies. You know what I mean? God is your soul that comes from that sun. That's what God is. Your soul. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. There is no creator. We are gods. Exactly. When we live like it, that's facts. Because then we demons when we live like it too. When we concerned with gossip, with rumors, with lies. Then we demons then. You know what I'm saying? So we have to live more like gods. We don't have a God complex. We just have the consciousness of the Christ. You know what I'm saying? The Christ is a consciousness that it is regularly available for us to be able to tap into now. And it teaches us that this planet has been riddled with cancer all over it. And we are the immunity cells. We are here to awaken each other. We are here to activate the rest of the immunity cells so we can begin to vibrate to our highest, most balanced self. so we can begin to activate other immunity system cells, so we can begin to heal this earth. The only way to truly heal earth is heal humanity. Look at earth. Ain't nothing suffering in nature. Nature is beautifully thriving. You ain't hurting nature. You destroying jungles and shit like that. You creating a karmic reality for your damn self. You not hurting the planet. The planet's going to continuously replenish itself. You know what I'm saying? But everything you do definitely has an impact. You know what I'm saying? You're not one human. You all of humanity inside of one human. You're not one drop in the ocean. You are the whole ocean in the drop. You're this one wave being sucked back into that ocean. And we are all this entire ocean collectively. We come together and form God. Masculine and feminine energy in complete balance and harmony forms God. I don't have a God complex. I just understand that I am my best friend and my worst enemy. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody gonna give me what I feel I deserve but me. I could sit around and wait for a white man to crack the sky and bring me my salvation, or I could begin to apply the knowledge that I have. I could begin to apply this occult information that's been hidden from us for centuries, for thousands of years now. You know what I'm saying? And that'll truly show me who and what I am. That'll truly show me how I should be living and why. Exactly. Age is just an illusion. Look at them. You see, you know what they trying to do, but we ain't thinking about them. You can spray all that shit you want down here. That shit ain't gonna even affect us. You know? Because through our faith, we are healed. We're not the dumb, deaf, and blind. You're not controlling us with them shits. You can spray that shit down here. The sun is just gonna completely obliterate that joint in the sky. It ain't even gonna dissipate properly and come down. But what's funny is, even in the tropics, when you go over certain major cities, you definitely see chemtrails, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they wasting their resources? I understand why they're doing that. We understand why, because they have the illusion of separation in their mind. They think they're spraying humans to control humans. They don't understand that they are a part of humanity. They're spraying themselves. They don't understand that they're doing it to themselves. We must do unto others as we wish to be done unto ourselves. The lower self comes in all different shapes, sizes, forms, colors, creeds, cultures, backgrounds. At the end of the day, the lower self has no color. You know what I mean? The lower self is an energy. It's a spirit that lives in the heart of all men. It is a demonic force that has captivated this planet, that has held our natural resources hostage. That's what it has done. It's like, the people, listen to this, the people who sell you your resources, right? You need to give them tokens to get your resources that the universe has provided for you. And guess what they do with the tokens you give them? Then they give you your resources. They use it to get their resources. It's like a fucking perpetual cycle of stupid shit. You know what I mean? And excuse my friends, that's just a fact though. It's like, it makes no sense. That whole system is backward. It just makes zero sense, yo. And what it does is it frustrates somebody like me, because I never fit into that system. And I never wanted to take advantage of the disenfranchised or the less fortunate. Anything I got, I share, I give. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world should be. But greed, the 7 deadly fruits, has taken the hearts of many, the mind of many. You know what I'm saying? I just wish this reality for all of humanity, yo. And I get it. We ain't all chosen. This ain't for everybody. But at the end of the day, I wish it was, because we all should be sustaining life, yo. We should all be living sustainably and thriving, you know what I mean? Or figuring out how to strategize to break free from this system. Because I get it, a lot of us have created obstacles in our own reality for karmic purposes, so we can learn what we need to value in life. So, again, you are immortal. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed or transferred. So in this lifetime, you might have to live a certain life so you can learn the lessons that you will begin to apply in your next life. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. When I was in Babylon, I had a co-worker who was a security guard. He actually died on a motorcycle accident. Even though we don't believe in death, that was the illusion created by my program, by my astrological program. And he died on a motorcycle. He just copped the bike too. He just learned how to ride, copped the bike. He ended up crashing on the Belt Parkway, and he actually he decapitated himself, to be honest. And that shit was crazy to me. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, wow, I was just with homie, taking pictures of him on his bike and shit, boom. In his next life, he's probably a child that hates bikes. He doesn't even know why. He just will never ride a motorcycle ever. And that's kind of like how life works. Like, you continue to get the lessons that you need to learn in order to begin to unburden your soul and learn what to value. You know what I'm saying? Wow, somebody said, why not rebuild a natural world in Babylon? What if you could change the system? You can't change the system. The system has been embedded so deeply in the hearts and in the mind of humanity that there is no reversing the system. You can't beat the system. You can't be under your oppressor's lap trying to change him. You cannot be in that system and try to change the system. The only way to change the system is change yourself. We must be the change we wish to see in the world, in this reality. So, if that was the case, then Babylon will be completely embezzled and built into nature. Like, I know you've been on Instagram and you've seen these houses that are like tree houses, completely in nature. If that was the case, then schools, banks, hospitals, office buildings, everything will be built into nature. But the reason it is not built into nature is because the lower self has no connection to the all. It does not understand. It cannot fathom that separation is an illusion. It cannot begin to fathom this reality for what it truly is. It cannot understand that it is all of humanity in one human. So that wouldn't even make sense. Babylon has to exist. The lower self has to exist to teach us what not to do and how not to be. So listen, you can try until the sheeps, until you counting sheeps, you know what I'm saying, till the cows come home. But truthfully, that system is designed to show us what not to be. It goes completely against nature. So you can't even think about it. Certain parts of Babylon, like in the northern hemisphere precisely, like where I'm from in New York City, you can't even build on nature because that soil is not even fertile for like 6 months out the year. So there's no way to sustain life properly to thrive in those areas. You understand what I'm saying? This is why they come to the tropical environment and hijack all of these resources to power those tumors. So it would be like running. It would be like an animal chasing its tail, like getting nowhere fast, running on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where the question comes from. It comes from you having a pure heart. It comes from you being in Babylon and knowing the truth and wanting to live the truth. But you've created so many obstacles in your way. But you should look at those obstacles as blessings, because you have to have the understanding that life is an obstacle course. And everything in your reality is by your design. It is your program running. You've created these challenges in your life to make your journey that much more worthy of getting over. You know what I'm saying? So that question comes from a pure place. I know that you have a pure heart and you just want to live, be, and let them see the truth. So I respect that. The system was built off greed and exploitation. You can't change the roots. Exactly. You got to change yourself. One has to graduate Babylon. That's a fact. Babylon is here to show you what not to do. Real shit. That's just an organic vegan factory, goddammit. That's real. You know, and I thought that as well. Like, I was caught up in different paradigms of my mind. The Black Conscious Movement. I was caught in religion. You know what I'm saying? But then I began to realize, like, yo, the only way to stop this shit is to leave. And what it is the planet has been riddled with cancer. And that cancer has reached level 4. It has reached an unreversible stage where we cannot fight it with chemotherapy by going to war with these motherfuckers when they own the army, the navy, and the whole military. The only way we can fight cancer is by stop feeding that motherfucker. And the way you stop feeding the cancer in Babylon is you walk away from that motherfucker. You stop feeding it your energy, your attention, and your focus. And that way the system will crumble. Because I don't see Babylon where I'm at right now. Not to say it doesn't exist, because I comprehend, you know what I'm saying, I have understanding, which is truly love. And you have to love your enemy. You have to love your lower self so you can understand them. But then you got to be like, yo, I'm going to love you from a distance. I'm going to get away from you. Like, I can't live in a system that's trying to destroy me, that's spraying me with chemtrails. I just got to leave. You know what I mean? So the only way to stop this cancer is by you stop being the cancer. And eventually, when you think about it from a realistic perspective, this system cannot sustain the way it's going. There's not even enough petroleum in the earth for us to keep building factories to manufacture cars and shit like that. And not even mention the cows. The cows destroy more of the earth than any vehicle could ever. You know what I'm saying? So we got to think about these things. Like, the only way to beat them is get away from them and build yourself. And it's not easy. Don't get it twisted. Like, every day there's doubt. Every day there will be fear. But you cannot allow that fear to govern your actions and your thoughts and the frequency that you know you should be on. You should not allow it to tap you out of that frequency, because it's gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Like, on this path and journey is not easy, yo. Especially if you try to go at it alone. You need people in your reality. We all need each other, you know what I'm saying? You need people to remind you why you on this path. Because there will be times where where your resources might be running low and you don't know where things are gonna come from. You look right, you look left, and you look crazy in this world because the world is crazy, so nobody understands you. You understand what I'm saying? So you might not know where things are gonna come from. Then all of a sudden, if you stay focused and have faith, which is truly divine knowledge itself, faith is knowledge. And when you apply this knowledge, you begin to gain the wisdom from it. So when you apply this knowledge and you see that it works, there's nothing gonna rattle you. You might get a little shaky at the times. Like, you might be like, damn, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna pull through this one. And then all of a sudden, the universe is magical. You pull through because you have faith. And I know it sounds magical, and that's because it truly is. Reflection. Think about it. I just think about the Fibonacci code when I look into nature, and it's like, there is no creator, there's a designer, and that designer is you. You are brilliant, you are beautiful, you are everything that is. And you have to stay focused, and you have to remind yourself why you want to be the truth, why you want to live the truth. At the end of the day, you in this room because you a fucking divine being. Didn't nobody put the truth in you. The truth was already in you. What had happened was the truth was activated inside of you. And with that truth being activated inside of you, now you can no longer, it's like riding a bike with training wheels. Once you take them off and learn how to ride without them, you can never go back. Now you know the truth. This the Matrix. You took that pill. It's like ain't no going back. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it, yo. I'm about to cut it down. I gotta go recharge in this water. I feel like I gave y'all some energy. But I'm honored to give y'all energy. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored to be of service to anyone. If I can help one person, it's like I'm successful. That is the purpose of my life. To help people. Facts. You are the observer. Reflection. It's in your eyes and ears. If you think I have an amazing heart or awesome heart, that's because you have an awesome heart, and you're able to see that in me because you are that. You know what I'm saying? There's no separation. I am you. You listening to yourself at this moment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yo, I just wanted to let y'all know, like, you're not alone. You're not crazy. This world is fucking crazy. You dig? Like, you gonna be alright. I love myself. Reflection. I see y'all. I acknowledge everybody in the room. And I just want to tell y'all that come home. Like, get up out them boxes. Figure it out. Strategize. You God. Like, you created everything. So you should be able to leave. Walk out on faith. Leave. Don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody. Build it and they will come. In other words, some people always, they might fall back to sleep. They might get distracted hearing rumors or lies or whatever it may be. Might put them right back to sleep. Might tune them off of the frequency. And you might be waiting on them and they falling asleep and waking up. You don't have that luxury. You got to get out. You got to just leave. Don't wait for nobody. And at the end of the day, if their heart is pure, they're going to vibrate towards you anyway. But you got to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this for you. Everybody's on a different time of this journey. Everybody's waking up at different times. But all paths lead back to the source. So you're going to make it, but you have to go for you. You have to do what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to make it, yo. You got to have the faith. You're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm reaching out to you guys is because I remember when I was in Babylon, I constantly needed to be reminded to stay awake. I constantly needed somebody in my ear telling me, yo, do this, yo, do that. Don't be discouraged. Keep it moving. Steadfast. Stay focused. That's a distraction. That's the Lord. So don't feed into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Where we place our attention, that begins to grow. So only focus on what you want to see grow in your reality. Tap back into nature no matter where you at. And instantaneously we're connected. Because nature is interconnected. It's interdependent. Everything is one. So you could be in Babylon, you connecting to nature. I'm in the tropics connecting to nature. We are simultaneously connected. We are one. You know what I'm saying? This path and journey is not easy. And the race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to those who endure to the end. So have perseverance and endure. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. Hit me on the inbox. We can build. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to discuss on your path and journey, how's it going for you? Let me know. Like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. I just wanted to open up and show y'all a little bit of how we live it, you know what I'm saying? How we enjoying life as you all should be, you know? But I can never forget my roots, where I'm from and where I was before I awoke into this consciousness, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I acknowledge all of you guys in the room, and peace.